So there's a lot for them to eat here.
Yeah.
And things are greening up now. You know, the ponds are greening up and stuff, so there's vegetation too. You just got to get one to walk through and decide he likes the valley. But that'll happen. And that's why hunts are 8 days long.
Yeah.
8 days. And as the bush plains engine fires, hunter and guide know that it is about to take with it all contact with the outside world.
Crashing or weather can really play a big part. There's been times I've been stuck in camps for 6 or 7 days and your food starts to running out or water, and there's quite a few aspects that we have to look out for.
Now it is just hunter and guide, the vast Alaska wilderness around them, and the hunt for the brown bear. Hunter Tom Behunin has traveled from Denver to central Alaska on a quest for brown bear. But because he cannot fly and hunt the same day, he has time for a good meal and rest in preparation for tomorrow.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Get one before the today.
Yep, we'll go see what's out there.
The next day, Behunin feels the excitement of his first brown bear hunt. With 18 hours of full daylight and twilight the rest of the time, the hunting starts early and lasts long this time of the year.
Well, the way we're hunting, and typically a lot of the hunting here in Alaska is done by what we call spot and stalk, which we find a vantage point that we set on and try to spot an animal that is moving or at least within range of us being able to walk to it and try to make a kill. These animals do not live in this area. They're constantly moving through and walking and traveling, and so there's no way we can try to look for one, go somewhere where we think there might be one. We just have to wait and let them come to us. We can see much further than we can walk.
The vantage point this is an old glacier field where the glacier left a great big boulder out in the middle of this flat, and over the years it's grown up and it's got some moss and a little bit of trees and stuff like that, and it gives us about a 20-foot height advantage over the flat, so we were overlooking an expanse of about 5 miles by 5 miles in radius.
Hours of glassing demand quality optics. A binocular or spotting scope must be free of distortion. A binocular should be comfortable to hold and also needs what is called proper collimation. This means the two eyepieces are in correct alignment to produce one clear image. A blurry image or bad alignment will lead only to eye strain, headache, and frustration.
Glassed numerous caribou and numerous moose. So if we were moose hunting, this would be a place to go, and caribou hunting. But since we're hunting grizzly bear, there's plenty for the grizzly bears to eat.
The long Alaskan day draws to a close with no bears sighted. That makes 1 down and 7 to go.
It's almost soup.
Yeah, almost soup. Huh?
Almost soup.
Yeah, chicken and corn.
Yeah.
We'll leave that spam alone. It's a standalone meat. Wasn't that special? That's really special, man. I've never seen a little baby
I
cat.
know, that's great,
Yeah.
really.
That's unbelievable.
Over the next couple of days, hunter and guide experience the wealth of Alaskan wildlife, but without spotting a bear. But then, all that changes.
Yesterday, well, we had been glassing for a little over 2.5 days, and we had seen an incredible amount of different game of moose, caribou, and There were quite a few different varieties of birds. And then late yesterday afternoon, I think Tom spotted a sow with 2 cubs coming off of a hill about 1.5 miles from us, and they dropped down into the brush, and fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to look at it, actually turned out to be fortunate. They got into a creek that led to where our tents are set up, and the sow came in with the 2 cubs, and she saw the tents, and then she smelled them, and she turned to run away from that. She didn't like the man scent. And again, fortunately for us, the wind was blowing in our direction, so she didn't know where we was at, didn't have a clue where we were at, so she ran down near us, within 100 yards past the little hill that we were sitting on. So that was a great thing to see, the beautiful, beautiful animals.
We just had a sow and 2 cubs come by. They were coming up the river, and they seen our tent, and they decided to come our way, so we got a really good show. That was real exciting, so that gave us an adrenaline boost. Yeah, she charged that tent for a good 100 yards. I'm glad we weren't sitting in tent. in the tents.
Yes, indeed.
We've been in trouble, but once she seen the tents, she decided she wanted to get them cubs out of harm's way.
Oh yeah, she was looking out for those cubs.
Yeah.
You can see she kept standing up and looking for them as she ran down through that thick stuff.
Yeah.
Those cubs has got to have a daddy. So
yeah.
That's what we're looking for now.
Yeah, that's for dang sure.
The tail of the tape on a brown bear is breathtaking. This is perhaps the largest land carnivore in the world, so it's no surprise to see body measurements that jump off the charts. An Olympic weightlifter might have a 60-inch chest, but there's no comparison to the brown bear. And all that size can only hint at the enormous strength and power contained in the body of a big bear.
Their physical attributes are incredible. I mean, you get these big male grizzly bears that can weigh 800 pounds or more, and their claws can be 4 to 6 inches long, their teeth 3 to 4 inches long, and they're just incredibly powerful, and they're also so quick. It's incredible to watch how quickly they can move.
A brown bear can hit 35 miles per hour and cover 20 feet in less than half a second.
They're just an awesome animal all the way around.
Well, it's 5:30 this morning. As you can see, the sun's been up for about an hour now. You virtually can hunt 24 hours a day here in Alaska this time of year.
With nearly continuous daylight, a hunter can put in virtually limitless hours behind a pair of binoculars.
Typically, that's what we're trying to do. We're getting up very early in the morning, and so far we're staying out fairly late at night, getting a lot of glassing in, and that'll continue to be the process over the next few days.
Glass and glass and glass, and then you glass some more, and then you glass some more.
For Colorado hunter Tom Behunin, his Alaska brown bear hunt has turned into a marathon. If it's possible to wear out a binocular or spotting scope by staring through it, he's getting close.
When you're looking at a vast expanse like that and trying to glass and trying to catch something moving in and out of the willows is a real difficult hunt mentally.
Well, today we are going to go down this Clearwater stream here and go down to where it meets up with the Susitna River, which is glacier fed and silty, and we're going to go down and see if we can find a bear down there that possibly is chasing moose. And we'll sit there a while and look, and if we don't see something, we'll move further downriver and find another vantage point and keep looking, and hopefully we'll find a bear down there.
The strategy of waiting for the bears to find them has not panned out. So hunter and guide are going to go for the long shot of braving the weather and hiking far from camp into possibly better bear country. But for all their effort and exertion, it looks like the only thing they are likely to get is wet. Although they do spot some old friends.
We just determined that what we seen over on the hillside was a big sow and 2 cubs. I think it's the same sow and cub we seen here a couple, 3 days ago. It was a tough hunt for us, really. Of the 8 days, we've seen bears 3 times, and again, we've seen, I think it was the same sow and 2 cubs, and we glassed hard, though. There's 3 of us. I bet you we totaled probably in 500 man hours of just glassing alone, so it was real tough.
Even if only figuratively in this land of the midnight sun, darkness is falling on Tom Behunin's first brown bear hunt. As the bush plane lands and rolls up, Behunin can say that he has given it his all. This tundra taxi will carry him back to so-called civilization, from where he will find his way home. But Alaska and his bear have left their indelible mark on him. And his first bear hunt will not be his last, as he already begins to think about his return.
I'm disappointed. I mean, that's, I won't say the main reason that I'm out here, but it is one of the most important reasons, is to help the hunter get his bear. So I'm really disappointed that we weren't able to do that. But Tom took it well, so that helps make me take it better.
It's been a learning experience for me this time too. You know, I learn something every time I go out in the field. You know, it just makes me, even though I didn't get anything, it just makes me a hardened hunter and more determined. I'm not in it for just to kill something. I'm in it to have a good time, and that's my life.